detective girl, Ito. I actually don't know how to pronounce it. I really should probably look that up. Whatever. So this adventure so far, just a little warning. It does contain a little bit of graphic imagery. There has been a couple death scenes and stuff like that. They haven't been super bad, but just a warning. It is rated M. So the way the stories work so far of our adventure is we join a detective named Ito, and she at the beginning was currently looking for her partner who went missing a little while ago, and who they finally got like a lead on. Eventually, it led her down into the sewers of the back alleys of Tokyo, and she ended up finding a girl who we learned about later in a flashback. Oh gosh, well, let me do it one at a time. Met a girl who she thought was dead, and the girl ended up, well, spoilers obviously for what happened last time and the time before, but the girl ended up ending the life of her partner, which is very, very sad. Then we jump a little bit backwards in the stream, so a little temporal jump, and we see the origin point of all that, where she was, Ito was with her partner, and I think it's Akane, I can't remember, and he called her in because he was on a lead of something. She's like, okay, I'll follow. And so she went to the area where he was supposed to be, kind of like an older town kind of area, and she met an old lady, and the old lady gave her a mask, which we're not sure if it has powers to it, but it doesn't look great. It's a specific type of mask, Brombo pointed out. I can't remember its name. Anyway, so eventually she caught up with her partner, who was in a very hostage situation, kind of reminiscent of the first thing we did, where her partner was trying to talk down the same girl who later on in the story, remember, kills her partner. And the girl got really upset, and like the hostage situation was going okay, but and then the mask started to do something to a poor girl, Ito, and she ended up shooting the girl, and it was really sad. And apparently, it was some weird either suggestions or hypnosis or possession, kind of weird stuff was going on. She winds up at the hospital. Our partner's like, look, you need to be off the force for a little bit. Just be okay. She gets basically kicked off the force. So we do a little bit of sleuthing in the police department, in totally only professional and legal ways. It's totally not shooting locks off. That's apparently our thing in this. I don't know why. I am like so professional at work and like very like rule following most of the time, as most of you probably know. I'm just like, lock, get in there, just every time. I feel so bad. I'm such a bad influence for poor Ito. But yeah, so it led us our leads because partner's dead once again, but she knows there's something more going on. So the leads led her to Akihabara, which is where we are now, and we're trying to find the collector, who apparently might have a lead on who the girl is, who may be dead or not dead, the one who killed Ito's partner. The girl apparently was a pop sensation a while ago, like a flash in the pan one, but we're not sure, so we're going to try and track that down. So, yeah, that's basically the synopsis so far. And today, we're going to be joined by our best Watson, Epsilion. So let me go on ahead and get him on call and get everything up. Watson!
Watson!
Are you ready? Have you prepared the notes,
Yes.
Watson?
Yes, Holmes, I believe I am ready.
I have briefed our wonderful viewers on what has happened so far.
I've been watching.
So, if you have anything to add, Watson, now would be a good time. See, he's my Watson because I'm the smartest one in the group, and then he's the second smartest. That's not true, though. So it's kind of like an irony, and so we're doing it backwards. That's like the point of the joke. Why don't you go ahead and show what you have?
I don't think you missed any details.
Oh, and there's earthquakes going on, which we don't know what they're about.
Oh, right. There is this earthquake thing, and Reina, the
girl who might not be dead, but maybe dead.
Yeah, also possibly a pop idol, but maybe not. She said something about that the whatever the thing is that was bothering her lived in the earth, under the ground, and was trying to eat everything, and an earthquake happened in the flashback, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now every time in the future a earthquake has happened, it seems like it might be something related to whatever the paranormal awfulness is.
So we're still unsure whether it's paranormal or not. Give me a second, I'm bringing everything up. We're still unsure whether it's paranormal or not. We're really back and forth on that.
Yeah, initially your first session, I didn't really see anything that gave credence to being paranormal, but after the flashback, it feels like it could be paranormal. It could be just psychological. It could be paranormal that induces psychological horror.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too.
Which I think would be. I almost feel like that's cliche. Maybe is the right word for it, or like overdone.
I mean, but isn't paranormal itself cliche, just on its own?
Depends on how you do the story. Like a paranormal story isn't necessarily cliche. There's a lot to explore there because there's a lot of unknown in paranormal, right? A lot of, well, honestly, made up. So you can do whatever you want with it.
I honestly feel like just psychological is getting cliche nowadays.
Yeah, I think
it's like it's just in your mind.
Right. I mean, there's different takes on it. And
little hopeful crap
ways
from the Dark Collection.
Ways of presenting it. Psychological. It could be interesting and actually
execution's
fun, right?
half of anything.
That's the key is the execution. So if they do the execution well, it could be really fun.
Or it can be, Dark Pictures will hope the actual trash at the end and have no merits for anything we did. And well, let's jump into this experience.
Do you mind sharing on Discord?
Yes. Give me a second.
So I'm not the laggy boy. I don't want to be the laggy boy.
Okay, that should be up.
It is up.
Okay. Here we go. No one seemed to know anything about Reina. That's our girl Ito. She good. But every time I brought her up, I heard the same name over and over. The Collector. It was the only clue I had. I knew if I was going to get any further in this case, that was a thread I'd need to follow. Alright. So we are in Akihabara.
The Collector's a pretty good character in Marvel.
How do you like this?
You don't like the Collector? I thought it was pretty fun. Especially in the MCU version. It's Benicio del Toro. It's pretty good actor.
What? I thought it was... Oh, no.
You're thinking of the Grand Master?
From Thor?
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
That's one of his...
Played by an even better actor.
Yeah, that's true. The Collector's hard to beat. Yeah, that's the Collector's brother, technically. They're not really brothers.
I didn't even remember that, but I associated the two. That's how you know that the connection's real.
Well, in the comics, they usually end up fighting each other. Like, Grandmaster's like, I want to play a game. And he's like, you, Collector, you also are an eternal or immortal being. They're called not eternals. What is their species called? They're like semi-immortals that have been around for a very long time. That's the reason why they're brothers. They're not even the same race necessarily. They just are long-lived, so they're considered like ancient beings of the universe. And they often he ends up challenging the Collector to do something for him because take part of his games because no one else is really on his level. So
I can't leave. I walked in here while you're talking, like, we'll see if the other person's here. Remember,
there's the return arrow. You can't move your mouse.
I can't do anything with it.
Is it a glitch, or is this actually like some kind of...
Well, we have no choice.
I guess. That's creepy.
I'm sorry to do this for you, Epsilion. Please, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I was this character.
Gasp! Back so soon?
Hi, is Minanyan back yet? I was hoping to ask her about that dressmaker you mentioned earlier.
Oh, well, she's here, but, well, the thing is, I don't think she'll be able to talk. Something awful has happened.
Get out of here. Leave. Get out of the way. I'm working. Get out. Leave. Get out. You're not allowed to be here anymore.
You're obstructing justice.
With your bad puns.
It's really bad.
Finish your line, Epsilion. Finish your line!
I can't do that face. Why is it quoted twice like that? I mean, is that sweat coming off the side of the head or hair? I don't know what. Never mind, I give up. I don't understand the.
Is this it? Am I doing it?
No, stop.
How bad are we talking?
monumentally, horrifically terrible. Yamiyan, the perfect storm of soul-crushing existential dread.
It's going to be something not serious at all.
Not at all. Not even a little bit. Not even remotely. Can I help?
Oh, a Yamiyan is so kind-hearted. Maybe she'll talk to you. Wait here 1 moment, please.
Aww.
Alright, I'll give you a break. I'll give you a break.
You can be her, even if you talk to yourself.
That's that. Are you kidding? I do that all the time. Oh, hi. Yeah. You alright? I heard something bad happen. Maybe I can help you. I don't think I can even talk about it. Every time I think about him, I just want to go back and cry. Oh, jeez. Try and relax. I'm a police officer. Off duty, but still. Barely holding on to the badge. Really out of, like a courtesy. But still, I'm sure I can figure out a way to make this better.
Wait, no, she doesn't have her badge. She had to turn it in, remember?
That's why we don't even have the badge.
She just has the gun. She can flash the gun and say she's a detective all she wants. That doesn't make her a detective.
But
also, I'm pretty sure having a gun in Japan without having a license.
Yeah, she'd be in big trouble.
Huh?
But if Epsilion,
big trouble.
we're very professional. Surely she can tell.
Are you very professional?
We don't need to look. We don't need to look. You take my word.
Let's have a glance at the spin system and see how professional you really are.
Just like Leo. Police. Well, it's Samuel. Samuel? Who's he? A distant relation of yours? A boyfriend?
Samuel.
Did he hurt you? Run out with your money? Gosh dang it! Ito's like, worst case scenario, or worst case scenario.
She watches a lot of Korean soap operas.
She loves one, right?
She's Japanese. That's
Samuel, Samuel Cuddlesworth, my best friend. He's missing.
Oh.
It's an animal.
Is it a cat?
It's an animal of some kind. Samuel.
It's gotta be a cat. Look at her.
Cuddlesworth? Okay, I think I see what's happening here. I have immediately lost interest. Oh, it's you again! Epsilion, look, your favorite!
Okay, fine.
Her ultra rare, one-of-a-kind kitty plush, Mistress Iyamiyan. These things don't grow on trees, you know.
What?
But the material they're made of does.
Maybe. It might grow in a bush.
A teddy bear. You lost a teddy bear.
It might be from silkworms. You don't know.
Professionalism +1! We're even more professional now!
Wait, you got professional +1 from that?
Yeah. Because she kept to the stoic gaze of what was important.
A plush! Samuel Cuddlesworth was not a teddy bear. He was an ultra-rare cat plush! Oh, cruel world! The hideousness of the cosmos laid bare before my very eyes! Why did I think you'd understand?
Cat.
I'm sorry, you were saying I had to finish that important soliloquy.
I said technically I was right. It is still a cat.
It is still a cat.
No one understands. I'm all alone. We're all alone. And then we die.
Okay then! Technically not true-ish. Fellowship of the body and everlasting life in Christ our Lord, thanks to the goodness of his truth and mercy. I actually didn't bring my Bible with me, otherwise I'd hold it up for her.
No.
Go ahead.
I hate seeing her like this. I don't think she'll be of much use to society until she finds a replacement of her beloved Cuddlesworth.
And as we all know, if you're no use to society, what good are you? That was a really weird line for her to say.
I think that's very Japanese to say that she'd be of no use to society.
Oh.
Like, that's very important to them. Like,
yeah.
It's not as
communistic.
much in the West. Yeah, it's not as
Collective.
important like in like the European or like North American cultures, but man, that's how you like bring dishonor to your family and stuff, you know. Oh, that's so me. Sorry.
Thank you for listening, Ayami-nan. While you're here, want some pancakes?
Oh, you can take the photo.
We have to find the plush. We have to be a good person.
Yeah, find the plush, I guess. I don't know if some of the professionals can go down.
Listen, I can't promise you as rare of a Plush as Samuel Cuddles' name, but I'll find you something, alright?
Cuddlesworth. Samuel Cuddlesworth II. Twice removed, actually.
I regret my decision.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I didn't think.
Well, professionals almost won! Because we're doing detective work.
I didn't think the person you're gonna have, like, information coming from was gonna be a neurotic wacko, too. I guess everybody works there has to be.
Alright. If we need a plush, there's one place we can go.
Yeah, you gotta win it.
Oh! The Acid Girl's about to collect her.
Did that? Wait, the
taller one was not there before. That's her friend who's come back.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's ask. Hello again. This must be the friend I heard about. Akane, right?
Yeah, but if you open your eyes literally 2 seconds, you see we're a little busy right now. Go away.
Oh, I'm sorry. You could be Akane. I apologize, Epsilion. Go ahead. We'll be the good Samaritan.
Yeah, be endearing, don't be a jerk.
What's wrong?
I don't know. What do you care?
If you tell me what happened, maybe I can help.
She's fine. One of her customers is an asshole. That's all.
Customer?
Don't look at her like that.
Oh, she made.
It's not what you think. I work at one of the JK cafes around here. They want high school girls in uniform to serve food and play games and stuff. Nothing weird.
Yep. Nothing weird.
I might have to stop someone from having fun with a ball.
Oh no!
You can't stop her.
You can't do that.
You can't stop her!
Put it in the living room.
I don't mind. She can be on screen.
She's not on the screen, so when I make all the noise, you can hear it.
Oh, I don't care about the noise.
Yeah. She might slow down a little bit. She's like throwing it to herself.
Maybe it's because she sees it. Once she sees the cat, she's gonna go crazy.
The cat?
The
on the
cat.
screen. Oh yeah, I thought you meant like a real cat.
Does she chase cats?
Yeah, she's well, not chase. Like it depends on the cat. Some cats she'll chase them, but usually she wants them to chase her. It's like depends on how playful the cat is. If the cat's not playful, she'll keep agitating it. Like we had my mom had a cat when we with her, so and we go visit and stuff. She loves to. Like, eventually they both calm down. They just kind of lay around each other and chill. But like at first, she's always like really aggressive, and he gets super pissed off. He's pretty angry most of the time. He's a very mad cat. He has like RBF and everything. One of those cats. Yeah, but he eventually chills out. He does attack the little dogs that my mom has, the little Shih Tzu and the Yorkie that she has, the Morkie, sorry. He does attack them, excuse me, cat attacks them pretty frequently. Yeesh. And they're little, so they can't, he's big. He's not tall, he's just really chunky, big, fat boy cat.
He's chunky cat!
So he gets on them, he'll try to ride them around and go on their backs, claw them, and they try to run away and they don't really fight back very well. It's kind of sad, my mom gets mad at him all the time. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know why he's so mean, because he was fine when he was a kid, and then I don't know, at some point, I don't know, maybe turned out 2, he just turned into a jerk and wanted to be mean to he wants to play, but he doesn't know how to play.
Sad face.
They don't let him outside very often because the neighbor's dog is a bit mean.
Oh,
so
really?
They're afraid. Yeah, they're afraid if he gets over there, something could happen. So, yeah. Anyway. Let me get my voice back, sorry.
Yes, that beautiful, beautiful dulcet tones.
Usually the customer wants to hold my hand or pretend to be my teacher. Sometimes they buy me things. It's harmless.
It doesn't bother you that these customers who want to hold your hand are mostly middle-aged men? Thank you, Aito.
Hey, you don't know her. Don't have to high and mighty just because you're older. It's better than working in some shitty restaurant or in a convenience store.
Fine. Retail does suck. Fine, you're right. I can't judge you. But obviously something isn't working if she's crying like that.
I already told you, one of her clients is an asshole.
Akane, right? Why don't you tell me what happened?
I don't get him. He was nice to me, but then I said I wouldn't go into the dirty sewer with him, and
Gosh,
he snapped.
dang it.
He threatened me, told me I was an ugly little girl.
Freaking Goto!
He was super creep. Why would that bother you? His opinion doesn't matter.
Wait, back up. Did you say he was trying to get you into a sewer? Gosh dang it, no.
He's just a fat, disgusting old pervert. I never want to see him again.
Why is he like have a recurring role in this?
He's important to the plot.
Oh, sorry. He was so nice before and wanted to hold my hand and say how pretty I was. Why would he say all those things?
To get in your skirt. Cause he's awful. Oh, jeez. That old pervert who goes to the sewers. Yep, there's no doubt about it. This client of yours, I know him. You know him? Make him stay away from Akane! In fact, make him stay the hell away out of Akihabara! For you said you wanted to know about the collector, right? How about this? You make it so me and Akane never have to see this fat, four-eyed perverted face again, and we'll tell you everything you want to know. Well, do we have a deal?
Oh, so you have options to find out about the collector.
Oh, we get more professionals!
Or you might have to do both to get the actual full story about the collector, but why not help both people out?
Or get professionalism!
Or if it like slows you down, like you lose time.
I don't know.
Something.
That's a good point.
I'm
going the Good Samaritan route. We may not be professional,
yeah. Oh,
but
maybe
we
that's
can
one of the...
still be kind.
Sorry.
There you go.
So maybe that's one of the endings, probably, right? You get a special ending if you help everybody meet.
Time to pull off. I should know that reference by heart. I don't remember it. It's in the Gospels. If we're dealing with who I think we are, then I'll be more than happy to help out. Go ahead, Epsilion! I love catching him when he's unawares.
Really?
Oh, don't joke!
I didn't choke, I had a bubble in my throat.
Really? Thank you. I think I heard him say he was heading to a club in Shinjuku before he left for the train station.
Oh, guys, in that one place. Alright.
Yeah, that was the bar, right?
Oh,
Shinjuku?
can we not... What?
What?
Hold on.
You're on the exit.
I know, hold on.
You broke the game. You broke the state. You have to go. You have to do the.
Okay, I can play this. Okay.
It's weird that it didn't let you go when you were on the last screen, though.
Yeah.
It's like a bug.
Oh my gosh! I have to actually.
What?
I have to actually
Play
do this. Oh my gosh! I have to actually do this.
Oh, it's only one axis. That's not left or right. It's not like it. You need the cat plushing out the rabbit plushie. What are you doing?
Well, I can't get the cat. I have to. Oh right,
You
crap.
can move the bunny out of the way, I guess.
Yeah, I gotta move the bunny. I think.
It's probably a lot easier than like a real world one. Oh, you got the cat and the bunny. That's a bit odd.
Nope,
Oh.
that's about right. That's about right.
Yeah. The Tanuki looks easier.
It does.
So I think you just get the Tanuki. You have to orient it the right way or something?
I mean, do you know how to work these things?
In real life, yeah.
What? Are you serious?
You can't get the Tanuki anyway. What does it matter? Can you bump it left or right while it's grabbing it?
No, I cannot move it.
Okay.
Oh.
Some machines you can do that, and that's actually a trick to like kind of drag things around and flip them. So you need to move it a little. Don't just come straight down top of it. You need to angle it in a way that one of the claws will bump it and move it around to the direction you want. Which in this case, you probably want to just move the rabbit to the side. So go a little to the left, a little more than that maybe, so that when it opens, the claw will scoop it and pull it.
Okay.
This is like legit how it works in real life. It's just this.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I don't think you can pick up the rabbit for real if the claw isn't gripping it like that. It might if you pick it up upside down, but it probably won't.
Come on, man. The fat part's in the bottom.
No,
Come
yeah,
on.
Yeah, if you can get it to stay even as you pick it up with from the bottom stuck at the top, or the other way around. No, it has to be where the bottom is stuck towards the top. It's because it's like curving to the shape of the claw, and it just fits it perfectly, and it slides out.
This is some baby back bull. This
The cow would be
is.
easier.
Oh, I guess maybe if I'm. Oh, okay.
The cow would be much easier if you can just get the cow.
Yeah, I'll try, but I don't even think the thing extends down that far, does it?
Hmm? I don't know why I think they're
Oh, there we go.
Snooki. Yeah, can you try grabbing the cat now? I think the rabbit's gonna get in your way though. Keep doing that, then it'll push it down.
Yeah, the rabbit's gone.
Now you just gotta pick up the cat, which
Oh!
did you do it? Did you do it, son? Are you winning, son? I'm
winning, Dad! Oh, look how happy she is.
Right?
Cool.
All she ever wanted. It's all she ever wanted was a cat
Cool.
plushie.
Time to go hand this back.
No questions.
No questions. Get plush toy.
She's beautiful. Where'd you find her? I deem you Countess Belinda Fluffersnuff. Thank you, Jan. Jan. Lady Belinda isn't Samuel, but I suppose one must learn to move on from those things.
Wow, that was quick. Anyway, since you're feeling better, can you tell me what you know about this collector now?
Of course, Mr. Sayamiyan.
It's
I
the Icarus. A cat
Uh-huh.
girl may's love is very fickle.
Let that be a lesson
Much
to you.
Much like the cat itself.
Ow.
I heard
What?
she studied fashion design in France and then came to Japan. She knows everything there is to know about Akiba fashion. She designed the maid costume I have on right now.
She didn't ask for money? Strange. How did you find her?
Well, you probably won't believe me, but I spend a lot of time outside here promoting the cafe. Sometimes I notice the signs would flicker. The images on them would change. I can see from Mistress's expression she does not believe me. It's true. I swear on my 9 lives.
Oh, jeez.
She shows
Wait,
you what you want to on the
so
sign,
there's-
like an invitation or chain.
What?
So she does the whole like Morse code, like hacking the city to like guide you kind of thing.
Yeah, she's hacking the signs to
Hack the planet.
But she's a seamstress making costumes.
I
Why
think
is she
she's
also a
everything.
hacker?
I think the point is she's everything.
She is God. Like, what? No.
No, I mean she's
That's
like one of
ridiculous.
those like I'm like talented in all trades, and I do not care for money. I care for interest.
Then, when there's 3 paper cranes outside her shop, you can go and she shows you what she has. Her taste is impeccable. She's never wrong.
Listen, I get that maids are supposed to play along with fantasies and all that, but this is kind of hard to swallow. Here you
Sounds
are.
like Oh, sorry.
But
Are you
it's, but it's true, Yaminyan. Supposedly, she got some local computer hacker type to give her access to some of the signs in the area remotely.
Okay. that
Okay,
makes
so she's
more
just well connected.
I was gonna say maybe it's a supernatural thing and she's like a ghost, but that makes more sense now.
Maybe she's friends with the ghost. Like Casper or Danny Phantom. Remember when that was a good series? Keep going.
I think the other shop owners here don't mind because it only happens occasionally, and the stories probably bring in more business than the signs themselves.
Am I missing something here? How does she know what you want?
Hey, Yaminyan, you're supposed to be the detective, not me. I bet she's got webcams everywhere so she can see what the girls are wearing and they try to bait them in.
Oh,
That sounds awful.
Big Brother.
Big
It's a
brother.
small group of people who know that rumor to begin with anyway. It's like subliminal advertising. Yan.
Which has been proven not to be effective.
Mina, Yan, what's wrong?
No, it's not like that.
It's not like what?
This dress, the one she made for me, it was exactly what I wanted. The bells, the stitching, everything, down to the last detail.
You might be onto something, Epsilion. Watson! When all other truths fail, what's left must be the truth. I did the quote wrong, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
What is
It's
it? What is
pretty
it?
true.
When all other options fail, what's left must be the truth. No matter how
Yeah.
ridiculous, must be the truth.
yeah.
Something like that.
I think that's right. I'll have to look it up. I don't
What were you
remember
saying?
this on Discord. I was gonna say, I mean, there's still a possibility that's a surveillance type thing because, like, oh, I got really bright there. If she like was like, it's a young Japanese high school girl. Maybe she was like on her phone designing the outfit she wanted, and then the surveillance person saw the outfit she wanted digitally being created, and then made it for real. You know, like it could be that. It could be that silly that she just like she magically knew, but no, you literally like were making what you wanted virtually, and then she copied it.
So you're saying Nina might be dense.
We probably enough evidence to say might be is a little bit. You know,
It's so mean.
it's a little more accurate. It's a little more accurate than might be.
Everyone always assumed I had a commission, but I never told anyone the truth because I was scared.
Why?
Somehow she knew exactly what I wanted, and all she asked for me in return was an old handmade dress my mother and I made together. An amazing deal, right? But something wasn't right about her or her shop. I mean, who has a shop that's 4 levels deep in the basement in a room with no other customers? Not like a sort of criminal, even though all I was doing was getting a dress. And you know, that dress, the one I gave up, it was cheap, the stitching was subpar, there were patches all over it from the times I had to repair it. Despite all that, I wish I'd never given it away. Sometimes, I think I should try to get it, but the truth is I'm afraid to. I don't want to go back there. Sorry, Yummy Nyan. I got into a little serious there. That's everything I know, though. Thanks for getting me Lady Belinda.
No problem. Don't go losing her now. That's interesting. But you know, that dress, I've always kind of wanted to get it back. Maybe she maybe she knows your desires. And she feeds off that. Maybe it is supernatural in a way.
Yeah, she feeds off your actual desires, but
Okay, here's the thing.
Something you think you want.
We technically, I think that this thing... Oh, wait, go ahead. You first.
So, the quote is, when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
There you go.
That's for sure.
Well done, Wilson. Couldn't have put it better myself. As my own words.
Don't say those your own words.
Do you know that one of my personas is Sherlock Holmes?
No.
That's not true. Okay, so I think that this will lead us to where we're supposed to go, but we did say we'd be the good Samaritan, didn't we?
Yeah, you gotta rescue the maid cafe girl who's being harassed by Goto.
Our professionalism's not awful now. See?
What's awful?
Our professionalism isn't too bad.
-43, yeah, it's your worst stat, but it's not, I guess, as bad as it was.
Investigation's 59, baby.
That's insane.
That's right. How do I get back to the map? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. We need to go to Shinjuku. Oh, jeez.
Shinjuku. Whoa.
Oh, jeez.
Game is wild.
Oh,
yeah, that's me, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap! You know you're bad for for business. Sorry.
Don't worry, I'm not playing the same mode. Where's Goto?
Goto? You sweet on him all of a sudden now? What the?
I'm not missing him. You see him?
Yeah, I saw him outside. I saw him outside the bar about. Oh my gosh, I cannot read. I'm sorry.
You okay?
Yeah,
You're eating.
I saw him outside the bar 15 minutes ago. It's not that I'm eating. I just can't see. I'm like looking at the screen and jumping 3 words ahead and coming back and not trying to.
I do that too.
From the gaps. I hate that.
Where is he heading?
Where do you think? Towards his favorite love spot with some little thing in tow. Believe it or not, I didn't think to follow him beyond that. Yeah, that's probably a good idea not to follow that. Better be quick. With all you cops hovering around, I doubt he'll stay there long.
Thank you.
Yeah, no. Ugh, no thank you.
I mean, we're gonna be the good Samaritan. As much as we don't want to.
Go beat him up. Kick his butt. It's gonna be
Watch
one.
out. Oh, what
That'd
the
be crazy,
heck, man?
I don't want to watch.
It's your turn,
Oh,
Epsilion!
not to be him.
Remember, you were last time!
Hang on a second.
No, keep that bubble in your mouth. It'll probably help.
Oh, if it isn't my favorite detective, suppose I should thank you. Ever since that night, this place has gotten more of a dangerous appeal.
I hate you.
You want me heard?
Detective, you called the cops? I'm getting out of here, you creep.
Why would he call the cop? Bitch was a prude anyway. Would barely let me touch her. You're not a prude though, are you? Now that we're alone, why don't we start from where we left off?
God, I hate you.
Don't look at me like that. She's 16. Old enough to know what she wants. As adults, we can do whatever we want, right? But you're not legally an adult at 16 in Japan.
Are you? Is it different?
I think it's either 18 or 20.
The sewer. Another standoff. It felt so familiar.
Right.
Though this one was more dangerous than any of the others.
Oh,
cost an actual shoot him! There's an option just to shoot him!
Don't shoot him. Threaten him.
I guess I should be grateful that you haven't broken out the rope yet. First, I warn you that trespassing. Then I find you here again after some girl in Akihabara says you've been harassing her.
Wait. You've been following me, huh? Didn't realize you liked me that much.
I maybe should have just chosen shooting.
It's okay, detective. I know why you really came in? What?
Came and
What?
found me. I know why you came and found me.
Came in, okay.
Yeah.
I really know why you came and found me. No one will disturb us down here.
Ah! You're disgusting. How many students have you harassed and lured down here? How?
Like I said, I like them young.
God, vengeance is for you, the Lord, but I mean, he's breaking the law, and she's technically a detective.
You cannot shoot him.
Biblically, adultery and abscesses of fornication, especially in this kind of way, do lead to death as justification.
That's not adultery. And
true, but fornication, and especially with minors. I'm not sure why you're laughing. Harassment and stalking of a minor is a crime, and one I'm sure your company wouldn't appreciate being public knowledge. If I catch you in the sewer again, or catch even a whiff of your stink around Akihabara, I'll bring you in myself and make sure everyone knows it. Got
it? Settle down. Let's just talk this through. Money? You cops aren't paid much, right? Fine. But your supervisor will hear about this.
We're already fired! Joke's on you, we're unprofessionals, hey! Even though he was an idiot. Goto probably knew I didn't have a strong
If you were really unprofessional, though, you would have shot him, so that's not good.
Nothing that would land him in jail anyway. All I could have hoped for is that his need to maintain appearances compelled him to stay away from Akihabara long enough for me to get information I needed. And we got +5 professionalism, the letter of the law. Because we're so professional.
Yeah, in Japan, you don't become an adult until you're 20.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they're only they're only 4/5 the way there.
Okay, back to
That's kind of
Akihabara.
weird though that they don't let you be an adult until you're 20.
I kind of agree with it, honestly. I mean, at 18, is anyone really an adult at that point?
It's just because our education stops earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Like in England, it's 16 because they graduate from high school at 16.
Mm.
They're expected to go to like a 3-year
University.
like junior college. It's not university. It's like a junior college type thing. I mean, they could go straight to university if they're really smart, right? But like, pretty much everybody's expected to go to like a junior college type scenario. Usually, they don't call them uni. That's like it's just college, I guess, technically, or advanced school. I think is the name they call it sometimes. But yeah, they go for 3 years, and then they usually go to university after that. So like, technically, they're in like education a lot longer than we are, just because the majority of people will go on to do an extra year, the 19 when they graduate from their advanced school or the vocational school, wherever it is, right? That teaches them some trade or gets them ready to go to university, and then they go to university for at least another 4 years too. So,
Okay.
for those who are at the university,
Goto's gone. Oh, you're back! You don't look so good. I'm fine. Goto won't give you any more trouble.
Seriously? How'd you convince him to stop?
That doesn't matter. Forget him.
Jeez. Remind me not to get on your bad side. I guess we owe you, huh?
Not if you hold up your end of the deal. Tell me everything you know about this collector. He knows everything, so I've got this theory, right? I think he's some sort of hacker, shutting himself in his room day in and day out. Having all that kind of dirt must be great, though. Not to mention he must be loaded.
The collector isn't interested in money.
If you didn't pay him, then how'd you get the picture?
Moika, you told her. I told you that was private. Well, since you know anyways, when that client started following me home, I was desperate, so I asked the collector for something that would make him stop bothering me. In exchange, he asked for only one thing.
What did he ask for?
I used to carry a photo of my dad on me all the time. He died when I was 7 years old, and I never told anyone I had it. Somehow he knew. In exchange for that photo, he gave me the incriminating photo for free. What choice did I have? I was scared, but...
But what?
She wants her photo back. Ever since then, I feel like I forgot my dad's face a little bit more every day. It gets more and more fuzzy. Yeah, this is getting paranormal, because, like...
Oh, yeah.
They're stealing, like... Did Mina, is her name? Did she say that her mom died? The one that she made the dress with?
No, but the dress was made with her mom. It was very, very special to her. So it could have been a dead mom.
It could just be sentimental value, or it could be dead loved ones. But
why don't you go back and get it?
His shop is right under this arcade. You can get to it through an elevator, but I've never found him again after that day.
The elevator doesn't work normally. I tried, just to see.
He controls it and leaves a sign that it's turned on.
What? You never told me that!
I didn't want you going after him, Moika. He's dangerous. Listen, I appreciate everything you did for me, really, but don't go after him. Something isn't right with him.
I appreciate the concern, Akane, but there's no need to worry about me. I'm sure if it gets a lot worse than him.
Look for 3 paper cranes hanging in front of the elevator. If you see them, you'll be able to go down. That's all I can tell you.
Thanks. Stay safe, you two.
That's what Mina said too, right? 3 paper cranes?
Yeah, the cranes.
So...
There's 2. I need one more, so we have to help someone else.
Okay.
Good Samaritan!
So they learn what you want because he's doing surveillance and watching you talk to these people and figure out what you want through talking to them. Oh yeah, you have to help her with her cat problem.
Ask about the collector. About the collector you mentioned earlier.
The cat breeder? Oh yeah, sure, but now's not a good time. Tomo keeps throwing up and pooping a lot. I'm worried he might really be sick. I don't know what to do.
When did all this start?
Yesterday, his tummy seemed a little upset, but I didn't think much of it. But this afternoon, he really started to, explode, if you catch my drift. Sorry.
She didn't put that much emphasis on explode.
I did.
She was being cute.
Cause she is cute. Look at her little hat. She got like little.
Yeah, but why would she say explode cutely?
She's trying to mask the truth of what it is.
I don't get it though. Nothing in his diet has changed.
That does sound odd. What's he eat normally?
Oh, you know the usual stuff. Sashimi mostly.
Sashimi? You're joking, right?
That's a cat with style.
Oh no, of course not. Why would I joke about that?
You can't feed a cat sashimi.
Of course you can. In the wild, cats catch the fish out of the stream. It's the same thing.
That is not how that works. I hate that food. Even I know that's not how that works. It's not exactly the same. I have a cat, and
I bet you feed it those store-bought foods with all the extra vitamins and minerals added in, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Ha! Sucker! You bought into the corporate lies about pet health. Kitties can't be healthy eating that chemical swill.
Chemical swill? Well, my cat's also not puking everywhere, so...
Sorry, I guess you're right. I got a little carried away there. I didn't mean to be rude, especially since you're only trying to help.
That's alright. Your cats do seem pretty healthy. Was there anything different about today's lunch order?
Now that you mention it, I usually only order 1 box from sushi vendor next door, but for the last few days I've received 2 boxes. I didn't really think anything of it until you mentioned it. Ooh, what do I do? Say, you don't seem too busy.
Why? Why don't I seem busy? I am busy. I am very busy. Do I have a face that says, please give me errands?
Wow.
We
I can't believe she said
do.
that out loud. I can't believe she said that out loud. It was like an internal plot.
It's so good.
Well, no, but you're a fellow cat lover and you seem so nice. It would only take a second to go talk to Soichi. Honest, I would, but I can't leave the store. I can't even think straight about Cat Collector or anything else until this is off my mind. Please go talk to him.
I'll talk to her. We're not going to force her. All right.
Forced her to give her information.
I'll have a chat with this Soichi and see what
Hold
he
her
knows.
down and strangle her until she gives the information. Like,
Thanks, you're a lifesaver.
Yeah, seriously.
what do you
Oh, wow.
hold
We're
her
just getting
down
more
for?
investigation and professionalism.
That's good.
We're
Yeah,
actually
you
not
mean-
awful anymore.
Oh wow, your professional's done -33. That's nice.
That's not too bad.
So Sushi Man is giving her, which is that guy right there, I think. He's
Yeah.
giving her old sushi that he hasn't sold from like days before. It's gonna go bad, so he just gives it to her to give to the cat, so he doesn't think anything of it.
Hi, Soichi, right? I was wondering if you can set up reoccurring lunch orders, maybe twice a week or something. You could be
Yep.
him.
That's no problem at all. We do that kind of thing for a lot of businesses around here. Why do you ask?
I was just at the cat cafe next door and saw one of your boxes. And work's moving me here in a few weeks, so I thought I'd see what my options were.
You came from Sachiko's place, huh? Yeah, she's had a standing order with me for years.
I'm surprised a woman so small can eat 2 whole boxes.
2 boxes? No. Her order is only for 1. If she was ordering 2, I'd suspect she was feeding it to her cats. Haha.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Anyway, do you normally deliver them yourself?
Sachiko's right next door and a very sweet lady, so I always try to do it personally.
Oh, you're going.
Incriminating yourself there, buddy. That said, when it gets a bit hectic, I ask some of the other regulars around here to run it up for me instead. If you see Sachiko, make sure to give her my regards. I'll try to go up there next time. So about that standing order you wanted to set up.
Oh, I need to think about it a little bit more. I'll get back to you later. Thanks for the help. A little sketchy maybe, but definitely not a cat poisoner. Finding who supplied that second box should lead me to a suspect.
So who's the regular? You can't just ask him who his regulars are. You gotta find another store nearby and ask him if they like sushi. That's a tourist.
Oh, interesting.
Wow, you're just cute and poison the cat.
Yeah,
He's a
we're not
random
doing
tourist.
that.
He's got a fanny pack and a hat. He's clearly white.
What'd you have for lunch? Lunch? I'm not interested, thank you.
Yeah, that was silly. I mean, that was the best thing to ask him.
I
No, don't ask him all of them.
Okay, he's not it. He's just over there.
Definitely not. Like, the tourist.
Oh, shoot. What'd you have for lunch?
Why? You ask me on a date, lady? When I'm on the clock, I usually get a box of sushi from Sochi from down the street. Yeah, sure, they're alright. I used to have a cat growing up.
I'm not gonna accuse him quite yet.
Not yet. Yeah, go talk to the people. Don't jump the gun.
It would be someone
What's
out
it-
here.
Yeah, he said neighboring businesses.
Oh, here we go.
What did you have for lunch? That's a weird thing to ask. I got a box lunch from the convenience store. Why? Alright, so he didn't get a suit. You wouldn't catch me dead in a place like that. I hate cats. Every time I see one, they always try and scratch me. Oh, that makes him a little
I was about to say, would that mean that he...
suspicious about him, because he could be lying about where he got lunch, because maybe he's not trying to be obvious about it, but hating cats, that could mean he might hurt the cats. But I don't have enough evidence. So far, the street poker at the other end is the most evident. But go inside some stores.
The only stores I can go into are this
The arcade.
and
which we go to
the
now.
Cat Maid Cafe.
Go to the Cat Maid Cafe. Don't you think that would be interesting, that they have competition in the form of actual cats?
I can't do anything here.
Okay, never mind.
It's definitely gonna be one of the outside guys.
My
That's why they're
ideas
here.
suck. Okay.
You're fine.
Yeah, he had no.
He's playing dumb though. Nah, that's too out there.
He said he doesn't. He's not interested in eating. The dude at the front of the street, yeah, that guy. He's answered in a way to both of them that could set him up to be the person. Don't do the same things repeatedly. You're getting neurotic.
Good job, good point.
What's that first place right there? The first door to your right?
This one?
No.
It's just
I just look. Oh.
Sorry, man.
There's no places you can go into.
No, there's nowhere else I can go into.
Can you go talk to Sachiko and see if maybe she could say who dropped off the food or something? I mean, that could be more definitive. But
yeah, maybe she has like some.
It probably won't give you. You can enter, but it probably won't give you. She won't give you an answer.
Yeah, she doesn't have anything.
She's not even here, huh? Okay.
She's busy. She's working.
Do you have any? What are your prompts for Soichi? Is his name? Or is that wrong?
This guy?
Yeah. What are his prompts?
Nothing.
Okay. All right, I would accuse the first guy, the far left. It's got to be one of those two. I don't think it's the tourist. Like the tourist, like you said, he's dodgy on the lunch question, and the second one he says allergic, so he could have a hatred for him. But he's also a tourist, so why would he be doing it regularly? I think it's this guy. Huh? How'd you... Wait. It's not what you think. Oh. I rent the apartment above her shop, and the furballs are always yowling all night, excuse me.
Well.
The nut job owner gives me sashimi at lunch, so I just added some laxatives to it is all. I wouldn't seriously hurt them or nothing.
Dude, come on, they're cats. I could kill them.
Why would you give a cat... Yeah. A little cleanup is fair payback for the cats keeping me up day after day. That woman's ruining my damn life and doesn't care. I know I'm not the only one who thinks that either. She should be glad it was me who taught her a lesson, not someone else. Okay.
Fine. I get it. You were at the end of your rope. That thing is, I'm kind of a cat person. I'm kind of a cop. Consider this a warning.
Fine. Whatever you say, lady. Yeah, you didn't
Cool!
flash your badge, so he didn't have to believe you.
Yeah, but I think he was like, imposing. We're very professional, so he saw.
He was like, he was like, whatever. I don't care. He's probably more remorseful that he could have hurt the cats, honestly, than be tuning.
Watson, well done.
I told you.
This may not surprise you, but your upstairs neighbor isn't your biggest fan. Takumi, that little rat! What did he do?
Takumi!
Is Tomo going to die? If he does, I'll wring his little neck. No, it's only some laxatives in the food. I think he wanted to ruin your day, not harm the cat seriously. Oh, thank goodness! I'm so relieved. If it's laxatives, Tomo should be fine in a day or two once it clears out of his system. What a little scumbag. What's his problem?
A little scumbag. Sorry.
He mentioned that's not that character, remember? He mentioned the cats. With the deep voice I thought.
But who's that?
Remember the little girl that I did that stupid bit with?
Oh, the neighbor. Yeah, I forgot that.
Do you remember that bit? That really well-hard-hitting bit?
She is, like, really weird and honestly kind of creepy, so I'm not super against it, but I'm also like, I don't know.
You mentioned the cats have been keeping him up all night. A few weeks of that, and then he might crack. You're right. I'm so used to it, I didn't notice, but I'll get a contractor to come out and see about finally soundproofing this place. Tomo, you nearly made my heart stop. I'm glad you're okay. Now that one mystery is behind us, can we return to our discussion about the collector? Of course. I've only visited her once. I wanted to add a very rare Balinese breed to the cafe after searching for weeks, and I was convinced it was nowhere found in Tokyo. Just when I'd given up hope, I got an email out of the blue from her saying she had the breed I was looking for and came to her shop. Suffice to say, I was ecstatic. Business was doing alright, so I had some money to spare. Only she didn't want money. She wanted Panda. She wanted... that's once again supposed to be her, but okay. She wanted a panda? No, Panda was the name of the old cat I had. She was nothing special, an old mixed breed who moved in Tokyo with me when I started to grow up. I doubt I would have started this business if it wasn't for him, but he was also really old and having some health problems. The collector said she'd take care of him, give him the best medical care, feed him the best food.
Panda's last days would be in complete comfort. If exchanged, she'd give me the Balinese kitten for free. I thought it was the right thing to do. But Panda was family. What kind of person am I? I gave my family. I miss him so much. I tried to go back and give the little kitten back for Panda, but the 3 cranes outside her shop were gone and I never saw her or Panda again. That's all I remember. Sorry, remembering Panda always makes me sad. Thanks for your help. I should get back to work.
So by the way, did you notice every time with the collector, it's been a he and a she on different times?
What I was gonna say, so Mina and I don't remember the name of the other girl, they clearly made it sound like it was a woman. And then at the arcade, I remember her name now, all the characters.
It's okay. It's okay. The 2 arcade girls.
Yeah, they said that it was a guy.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's like a weird entity that takes the form of whatever. It's definitely a desire-based entity. That's for sure.
Right. And then did she say both genders, or was it one or the other?
She said
she only said girl, right? She didn't say.
Yes, she only said girl.
All right, so there's 3 stories. One's different from the others, but the other thing is also in Ukraine's. And then one thing, you go in here one time. Everybody's had that consistent, is that you get to go when you have see the 3 cranes, and if you go in one time, you won't be able to come back out. Also, do you see what's on the sign?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm hovering over now.
Oh, I can't see your mouse.
That's right. That's why.
It's in the stream. I don't know why it doesn't show on Discord.
That's okay. It's really small.
Capture. It just doesn't capture. There's nothing at all. It's like it's so small. It's like it just doesn't exist. Like Discord capturing is only capturing the game.
So this individual is looking for desires of others. And some Persona 5 strikers. Yeah.
Wait, what is the? So is that other image just something that was always there? The like weird.
Yeah, the rainbow thing was already there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well.
So what we know is he'll give us what we want, but he'll take something very dear, personally to us.
Yeah.
So we gotta play hardball.
It's gotta be your cat, right?
No.
Or your gun.
Oh jeez. Here we go.
Or the mask. Ooh, the mask would be good because that mask.
Take it.
We hate it. She doesn't. She thinks it's something important.
This doesn't seem right. It doesn't match the descriptions I got at all. What was that? Who's there? Reina? Is that you?